The workouts featured in the following show may not be suitable for everyone. It is recommended that you consult a physician before beginning any fitness program.
Hi there, I'm Meg, the host of Fit Over 50, and I'm here today with little Fit Finley. I am a certified personal trainer, an older adult fitness expert, and the owner of AIM Fitness. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's episode, I'm going to be leading you through an exercise segment focused on resistance bands. So we're going to be doing a full body workout, focusing on upper body, lower body, core, doing some cardio, and you're going to be leaving here feeling really good, really strong. And this is really important for us to have a strong body because as you get older, it's important to maintain your strength and your mobility to prevent falls and to be able to do all the things you love to do. All right, so let's get started. Now we're going to begin right away with the band. So you can either hold on to that band. If it looks like mine, you can either wrap it around your hands to shorten it or hold on to the ends. And we're going to get started with a side step. And we're going to begin by swinging those arms. All right, so as you do this, think about a few things. Let's start by standing nice and tall. So bring those shoulders back, lift your chin, and really take those arms from one side to the other. Good. So I love using resistance bands because they are easy to travel with. So easy to pack in your bag if you are going away for a trip or just a weekend away. And they're really easy to fit into your everyday workout routine as well. One suggestion I would give you is to leave them where you'll see them. So if you tend to spend a lot of time sitting, leave your resistance band right on your chair or the couch so you can pick it up and do a few exercises through the day. From here, we're going to change it up and tap right in front. And as we do so, we're going to do a figure 8. You can bring those hands a little bit closer together for this one. And in terms of the band, you can hold on to it so there's a little bit of tension, but we're not pulling the band yet. We're getting started with a warm-up, so we want to get those arms and legs moving, and this is what can prevent injury when we warm up those muscles ahead of time. All right, so we're tapping right in front, one leg and then the other. Good. Let's do another 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now from here, we're going to tap right behind. So let's tap that toe, extend that leg back, really good for the hips. And with these arms, we're going to do some arm circles, circling forwards. All right, good. Now as you do this, keep those shoulders back. We're standing nice and tall, warming up the back of the body. All right, awesome. Now, if you're wondering where's the best place to buy a band, maybe you have a really old band that is not as strong as you'd like it to be, you can get them at any local sports store. And of course, you can find them online as well. So I'm using a medium band today. All right, now from here, we're gonna take it to the side, moving to our pendulum. So let's lift that leg and we're reaching the arms the opposite way. So this helps us to maintain our balance. Think about tightening up the core, leaning and reaching. Now our workout is going to be mostly done standing today. I have a few seated exercises that we'll be doing a little bit later. But at any point, if you do want to exercise beside a chair and you feel a little safer doing that, or by a counter, I've got my counter right behind. It's good to use that for stability. And please go right ahead. Let's do another 3 per side. Feeling this in the outer thighs. And 2. And 1. Good. All right, we're going to change it up here. Lifting the knees nice and high and tap that band. Tap your hand to the opposite knee. Once again, think about nice straight back, standing tall, lift the knee up to you. And we're working on those muscles here, warming up our legs. If you have osteoporosis, make sure you face the front of the room. We want to make sure that we don't twist at the spine. We want to protect that spine. If you don't, you can add a bit of a twist. Twisting in towards that knee. Good, let's do another 4 per side. 3. And 2. And 1. All right, excellent. So we're going to be moving into a few exercises for strength. So if you haven't already, you can wrap your hand right around with that band right around it. Now, some of you might have handles, so you can always hold on to the handles if you have them. We want our hands to be just about as wide as your shoulders for this first one. So we're going to begin with the pull apart. So we're going to be pulling out to the side so your arms are straight. And then we're going to move to the lower body with a heel raise. Now have your feet a little bit wider than normal, just about as wide as those shoulders again. And we're going to continue with a pull and then a heel raise. So alternating that pull and then strengthening those lower legs. So do your best to lift those heels and slowly come back down. We want this to be a controlled move. Good. All right, and you should feel this right in the calf, right in the back of those legs. Strengthening up our calf muscles makes walking easier, helps us to take longer strides, and it also helps with stairs and curbs. Good. I work with a lot of people who find that as they get older, doing curbs and doing stairs takes a bit more effort. And they want to be able to do those without the worry of tripping and falling. So it is really important to maintain strong legs, and the best way to do that is with exercising. Good. All right, let's do another 3. Good. Feeling this in the shoulders and the arms as we pull. 2. And 1. All right, good. So let's stretch it out. Take those shoulders forwards and back. And we'll lift those heels. Do a little bit of a walk out. The next exercise we're going to do is for the tops of the legs, moving into some squats. So we're going to start with our first set of squats, toes facing the front of the room. We're going to be holding on, but a little bit closer this time. Walk those hands in, and we're going to focus on one arm at a time. So as we squat, I want you to hinge from those hips. Take those hips back, bending the knees. As you rise up, one arm only, punching out to the side. Hips back, sitting down as low as you can. Other side, punching wide. Hips back, and alternating arms. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, if you aren't feeling those arms working, you might have to bring your hands a little closer. The tighter you'll want that band, the closer your hands should be. All right, good. So just a reminder to take those hips back. Just imagine you're sitting on a chair. Sometimes I see this. I see knees going right in front of the toes, and we want to prevent that. We want to prevent that from happening so that we don't put too much pressure on your knees. All right, let's do a few more here. Breathing in and out. Noticing how we're doing, how we're feeling. It's amazing how exercising is so good for us physically. It can help prevent disease. It can help us to improve our mobility, our strength, make things like grocery shopping and traveling a lot easier. And it can also improve our confidence in ourselves. All right, one more here. Punch. And let's take a quick water break, and I'll meet you back here in a minute.
This program is brought to you by the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees, protecting federal pensions and benefits since 1963. Visit federalretirees.ca to learn more.
Welcome back. All right, so let's continue with some exercises with the band. Now, the next one we're going to do is the bow and arrow. So once again, you can wrap both hands, keep a bit of space in between, and what we're going to do here is we're going to add a leg lift as we go. So take your legs nice and wide to start, and we're going to start with one arm that's straight, that's holding onto the band as the back arm pulls. And we're going to be shifting our weight from side to side. So as you do this, think about tightening up your stomach. Think about keeping that elbow nice and high as we pull. And if you find that you end up straightening the back arm, it means your hands are too far away. So bring your hands a little bit closer. All right, so here we go. Here's option 1, what I'm doing right now with the shift. Option 2, we're going to be adding the pull and then lift that leg to the side. Pull. And lift, working those outer thighs. Good. Challenging that balance. Leg strength and upper body strength. All right, good. Let's keep going. So we want to lean over that other leg as we lift the second leg so that we feel safe. All right, let's do 3 more pulls. And 2. 1 more. All right, good job. So let's circle those shoulders back. We'll do the other side right away, starting with our shift. So shift our weight from one side to the other, pulling back. Now you may be able to keep your hands where they were, or if this side is a little bit stronger, move your hands closer. So you have to work a bit harder. Nothing wrong with working harder, right? That's why we're here. Alrighty, here's option number 2. Add a pull and lift that leg. Pull and lift. Now, if you've had a hip replacement, choose to go halfway if that feels better for you, or if you have any limitations that keep you from lifting the leg altogether, just focus on the arms. Lots of options for everyone. Good. Let's do a few more. Last 3. 2. And 1. All right, wonderful job. Circle the shoulders backwards. You can feel that one right around the shoulder, back of the arm. Excellent. Now from here, we're going to be moving that band so it's behind your back. So the best way to do it is like this. All right, we want your band to be around your waist. All right, so here's what we're going to do here. We want to hold on to that band. Walk your hands back so they're close to your hips, right around the waist area. And we're going to be doing some punches. So one arm and the other arm. And then we're going to be adding a kickback, bending at the knees. So you can choose to do them one at a time, or like me, same arm, same leg. Good. And this is a treat today. Same arm, same leg. Normally I have you doing opposites. So there you go. You're very welcome. A little bit easier. All right, so remember to kick the leg back. Keep that knee pointing down towards the floor. All right, good. So punching right in front. Let's do another 3 per side. 2. And 1. Wonderful. All right, we're going to lift those legs in front. This time, lifting those knees nice and high and adding a punch right across the knee. So often it's easy to lean over, but straighten right up nice and tall for this one. Lift the knee as high as you can, punching across the knee. It's activating that core. Good. All right, so you should be feeling this in the arms, back of the arms. Our shoulders are working, muscles in the back as well. All right, awesome work. Let's keep going. Another 4. And 3. 2, and 1. All right, so we're going to combine this with some squats. So I want you to take your legs nice and wide, and we're going to start with a squat, hips back, bend those knees, and rise up, and we're going to be adding that punch across. Good, return those hands to the middle, hips back, squatting, and punch right across. Hips back, rise up, and punch, cross, cross. Breathing in, breathing out. Now for squats, we've done a few different variations, but if you find that it doesn't feel that great on your knees or it doesn't feel quite right, you can try taking your feet a little bit wider and also have your toes angling out a bit wider towards the corners of the room. So try that out, especially for women. We need to have a little bit of a wider stance for our hips. So sometimes it's just moving those feet, finding the right positioning, and that can make a really big difference. It can lead to feeling less pain or just feeling more comfortable. All right, let's finish with the last few. 3, and 2, punching, tightening up that core, and 1. Wonderful. All right, let's circle those shoulders backwards. Good. Now we're going to do a very quick balance move here. So I want you to lift one leg and hold on to that band. Give it a little bit of a pull. So the band is nice and tight, tightening up the core, and see how long you can hold that foot up. It does help to keep that foot leaning right against the other side. All right, good. Let's lower. And on your own, I invite you to do the other side and then grab a quick sip of water. I'll meet you back here in a minute.
This program is brought to you by the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees, protecting federal pensions and benefits since 1963. Visit federalretirees.ca to learn more.
All right, so let's continue now on your chair. So I've got 2 more exercises for us before we move to our stretches. For the next one, we're going to want to take that band right underneath those legs and then cross the band over so you can switch hands. Bring those feet together, knees together. Make sure you're near the middle or edge of the chair. And we're going to be pulling those knees out to the side. So this is excellent for outer thighs, for hips, hip strength. And you'll notice my feet are tilting out to the side. So as you do this one, sit up nice and tall. And you can leave your hands and lean your hands right against your outer thighs here. So of course, the tighter you pull the band, the more you're going to feel this one in the outer thighs. All right, this is good. So if you have bad hips or your hips ever give you problems, often it can be that the muscles around the hip region are just really weak. So this is a really good one to focus on. All right, let's do a few more here. Let's do 3, and 2, and 1. Now, keep those hands where they are, right against those thighs, and I want you to lift the legs. Lift the legs. Now, ideally, you are pulling on that band, so we're working those thighs a little bit more than just lifting without the band. You've got that extra tension. So same thing, sit up nice and tall, lift one leg at a time. And then let's go to single legs, 5 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side, 5 here. You can feel this one here, tops of the thighs. 3, 2, and 1. All right, unwrap yourself here and let's stretch it out. Take those hips and knees nice and wide, out and in. Very good. All right, so we're going to be moving to a few stretches using the band. Like I say, I love bands. I love what you can do with them. Let's start by bringing your heel right to that floor, leg is nice and straight, and loop the band right around the bottom of the sole of your foot, right around the middle. And if you give that band a bit of a pull, you'll feel an extra stretch up the back of the leg. Good, so let's hold it here. A bit of tension on that band. Feel the back of the leg stretching. And then lift the leg, and we're going to take it side to side, nice and slow. Out and in. This is good for flexibility. Good. 2. And 1 more. Amazing. Now, using the band, you can use that band to take your leg right across the knee. Now, if this is too challenging, you can always cross at your ankles, not a problem. And then lean forwards just slightly. You'll feel this one right in the outer thigh. This is great if you have any sciatica pain. And after we did our pull-aparts with our knees, this is a great one to be able to stretch and recover from. All right, let's use the band like a sling, lower that leg, and we'll do the other side. Loop underneath that foot, heel to the floor, hinging forward slightly, keeping your back straight. The more you pull the band and lift that toe, the more you'll feel the back of the leg stretch. Good. And as we're doing this, relax your shoulders. Let's take some deep breaths. We're almost done. You've done a great job today. And then lift that leg and let's take it to the side to side, keeping your hands where they are in front of you. Good. So my fit tip of the day for you is to have more protein in your diet, especially if you're someone who exercises. Now, how much protein should we have? Let's take the leg across here or right above. So ideally, 10 to 35% of our calories should come from protein. So for someone who's having about 2,000 calories a day, that would be between 200 to 700 calories per day. That's protein alone. So a few ideas, because I really do recommend that my clients and you, if you're exercising with me regularly, you do have more. So what does that look like? So this could look like, let's lower, having some Greek yogurt with berries. Let's do some figure 8s. Maybe it's having a salad with some chicken on the side. Maybe it's having a smoothie and making sure you add your protein powder. Maybe as a snack, cutting up some veggies, including carrots, broccoli, celery, and having some hummus. So all sorts of different ways that we can add more protein into our diets. All right, reach right in front with that band, holding on lightly, loosely, and squeeze the shoulder blades back. So reach in front and squeeze back. Let's look up and then look down. Look up and down. All right, reaching right in front. Let's finish with some breathing. Inhale and exhale. Lower the arms. 2 more. Breathing in and out. Notice how you're feeling. Thank you so much for joining me today. Give yourself a big hug and a big pat on your back. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon.
We hope you enjoyed today's workout. Don't forget to visit rogerstv.com for schedules and listings of other great workout programs that you can enjoy right in the comfort of your own home. Exercise is just one of the steps we can take towards healthy living. Be sure to safeguard your home against hazards that could result in slips, trips, and falls. Don't forget to schedule regular health checkups with your providers and enrich your body with plenty of rest, water, and nutrient-dense foods. Visit ottawapublichealth.ca or call them at 613-580-6744 for some excellent tips and publications on the many ways you can maintain a healthy, safe, and happy lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.